Hello friends, one more method to find the solution of the given quadratic equation. So as you have learned by root method, by factor methods, now it is by completing the square method. Means the given quadratic equation will be converted into square and then it will be compared and find out the solution, which we will going to see in this video. So let us see the question now. 2y square plus 9y plus 10 equals to 0. They want us to solve it by completing the square method. So first of all, we have to be very careful. Whenever the equation is given, as you know, we have quadratic term. In the given equation, we have 2y square as a quadratic term. Their coefficient is other than 1. Whenever the coefficient is other than 1, we will convert them, the coefficient of quadratic term, in 1. That means I need to remove 2, and that's why we are dividing the above equation by 2. Let us see here, first term by 2, second term by 2, third term by 2 and fourth term by 2. Means as you know, all the terms of the equation will get divided by 2. So when I simplify the quadratic term cancellation, so 2 one time and then 2 upper side, and we will get the equation as y square plus 9 upon 2y plus 10 upon 2 equals to 0. You might be wondering why I did not cancel 10 upon 2. It could be 5. You want, you can. But the solution will remain simpler. That's why I have kept it like that. So now I will convert it. See here, constant term I have transferred on the right side of the equation. So you will find that left hand side of the equation is missing with the constant term. The constant term which was old, that is plus 10 upon 2, has been transferred on the right side. So your new equation is y square plus 10 upon 2y equals to minus 10 upon 2. That means left hand side we don't have constant term. That equation we have taken it as 1. Please keep in mind, we have to find out that constant term which is missing from the left hand side. So let us assume that as a k. Y square plus 9 upon 2y plus k, the constant term, which also will be equals to, as you know, completing the square. So y is the variable which is used in the given equation, plus a whole square, y plus a whole square, because what is your method? By completing the square method. So a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, you all might be remembering. Same pattern I am using it here. So y square plus 9 upon 2y plus k, which was missing left hand side constant term from equation 1, we have assumed it as k, which is equals to y plus a whole square. We have not taken minus 10 upon 2. That we will utilize afterward. Now let's simplify. So when we simplify, we get y plus a whole square as y square plus 2ay plus y square. Now both the side y square is there. We can cancel that. See here. So what we get? 10 upon 2y plus k equals to 2ay plus a square. When I compare, the linear terms are 2 here, 9 upon 2y and 2ay. They will be equal. See here. And the constant term will be equal. Plus k is left hand side and a square is right hand side. So k equals to a square. If you see 9 upon 2y equals to 2ay, y on both the sides will get cancelled. So what you'll get, 9 upon 2 equals to 2a. Therefore, what will be a equals to, the 2 which is there on the right side will transfer to the left side, but it will go in the denominator. Why? Because it is multiple form with a. Therefore, 9 upon 2 into 2 equals to a. So you got the value of a as 9 upon 4. And also you have got the value k equals to a square. So can we get the value of k? Yes. See here, substitution, a is replaced by its value 9 upon 4. When we are squaring it, I will get k value as 81 upon 16. Can we add only in the equation 1 to the left side? No, because that will imbalance your body. Do not make langda to the equation. Therefore, we will add 81 upon 16 both the side of equation 1. See here, the space is left. Yes, see from where it is coming. See this side also and this side also we got. So the left hand side can be converted into whole square. Y plus 9 upon 4 whole square, square root of the quadratic term, sine of the linear term, and square root of the constant term. Now if you see the right hand side, the denominators are not same. So I need to equalize that. See here, multiply by 8 down, then I have to multiply on top also. When I multiply, the equation becomes minus 80 plus 81 upon 16. Once the denominators are equal, the numerator can be added or subtracted. Let us see here now. We have got y plus 9 upon 4 whole square equals to 1 upon 16. Then we will convert right side also in the square form. Yes, 1 upon 4 whole square. Now I hope you remember formula a square minus b square equals to 0, which will give you a minus b into a plus b. Same I am going to use here. See here, y plus 9 upon 4 whole square minus 1 upon 4 whole square equals to 0. So your equation will become a, that is y plus 9 upon 4 from first bracket plus the base of the second bracket. In the second bracket, again base of the first bracket minus base of the second bracket. So we got our factor here. Y plus 9 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4 is one factor. Y plus 9 upon 4 minus 1 upon 4 is the other factor. So when we simplify, since the denominators are same, we have got y plus 10 upon 4 into y plus 8 upon 4 equals to 0. We got the two factors which are multiplying. Again that line will come. If the product of the two number is 0, then at least one of them is 0. Clear? Therefore, either y plus 10 upon 4 equals to 0 or y plus 8 upon 4 equals to 0. When I further simplify, I get 10 upon 4 minus 10 upon 4 and y equals to minus 8 upon 4. You can simplify further. So y equals to minus 5 upon 2 or y equals to minus 2. So you got the value of y. Let us see how to write the answer. Minus 2 and minus 5 upon 2 are the roots of the given quadratic equation by completing the square method. I hope you have understood the concept. Watch it out to the many times so that you are aware what you have to do it. See you with the next video.